Hello, this is Virastus, and this is the Okunadan Monk trophy for the Eye of Judgment. This is basically just a trophy for winning against the set 1 water deck. I'm posting this to illustrate the basic strategy I use to just beat the computer. Just simple beating all the decks. Use the same basic strategy each time, and you can win pretty much 90-95% of the time using this strategy. What I'll start off with normally is casting a Parmetic Holy Feast. This is where you can just discard any card and get 2 mana for it. So, since I'm not playing out of an actual hand, I'm just playing from my full pool of cards. I just discard any card that I'm not going to use at all. Get my 2 mana, and then I summon my Berserk Canine down in the bottom right there. I like to use the Berserk Canine because it'll give protection to adjacent allies. So I start with that. It gets 3 hit points because of the field bonus on Earth. The water deck here is one of the easiest to win against, so it's a good one to go against for the 100 win trophy because it's not really a deck designed for attack purposes. It's more of a draw component and kind of defense. So my second move there, as you saw, was a Freedonian Wanderer right next to the Berserk Canine. So now the Wanderer will have +1 protection, plus anytime I summon a creature to the field, I'll get an extra mana because of the Wanderer is not on a fire field. So as you can see, the computer again summoned something up in the top corner there. Didn't threaten me. It usually does not go on the offensive much with the water deck.
Player. Draw card. Mana charge.
So next I'd like to follow it up with a Okunadan Monk in that water field there, if it's open. It's a good one to use too, because then it gives a dodge attempt to the Berserk Canine as well. But then also gets protection from the Canine in return. So they complement each other. It's a good combination to use. Now the computer here is summoning, I think this is an Elven Berserker Maiden. I'm not sure. But it's going to attack my Monk, which is not going to matter because my Monk has dodge, which is why I put him there.
Draw card. Mana charge. Mana release.
So at this point, if my Wanderer is still on the board, what I'll do is play Healing Shower to give it 3 extra hit points. Usually when you can have a card down that's 4 or 5 hit points at least, you don't have to worry about it getting taken out in one shot, although the computer can be pretty clever sometimes. But for my 4th card, I summoned, I believe it's a Byleth War Chariot. In the center there, I took out its Stonewing Dwarf from the computer. So now the computer is going to figure out its next move, and it's doing this crap now where it kind of gets Summoner Mesmer's Errand, where it draws 2 cards. So this is part of the water deck where it has this draw component to it, so it gets extra cards. It's looking for something that it wants, and it's going to find it here. And here we go. I found it in the form of the Ice Flood of Okunadan, which of course attacks 3 of my cards there for 2 damage each, and then it's going to use the Berserk Maiden again to take out my Berserk Canine. So it's kind of annoying. As you can see there, the computer likes to use combination cards to get rid of 1 card in 1 turn. So what I'm going to do, since the Canine didn't work out, first of all, I'm going to use the Healing Shower here on my Monk again. Remember, I can use it 3 times because I'm not playing from hand. And now I'm going to place the Novigus Catapult on the Earth field instead. This is a lot more powerful card. It's going to have 6 hit points because of the field bonus, so I'm not worried about it getting taken out. The Maiden can attack me right there for 1 hit point. Who cares? Because my card's not going anywhere. Now let's see what the computer does, shall we?
Mana charge. Mana release.
And I was pretty sure the computer wasn't going to do much with only 3 mana. It's hard to find a good card that has a lot of attack power to take out any of my cards with 3 mana. So, it did summon a Byleth Bomber. It does 3 damage, but since I cast the Healing Shower on my Wanderer there, I didn't have to worry about that. So now it's my turn. I can win this game now easily. The computer's finished. Don't really need to explain that last move. Just played whatever on the side to win. So just use this basic strategy to win against any deck in the game. And for more information, see the link in the info section. Thanks.